by Rofh Suzon every 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. Only here on DWDD Armed Forces Radio. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Department of Agriculture says rice prices to go down by October. AFP urges remaining communist fighters to surrender, focus shifts to West Philippine Sea. Third ID chief reports no rebel recruitment in Western Visayas schools. PCG starts siphoning oil from sunken motor tanker Terra Nova in Bataan. Deputy Vangara says 50,000 pesos salary increase for entry-level teachers possible if fiscal condition improves.
Good day everyone, as well to our troops at Camp Emilio Ginaldo, Quezon City. Today is Wednesday, August 14, and we'll bring you the latest news from the armed forces and other information around the Philippines. I am Rofh Suzon for AFP Community News.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
For the brief overview of our stories, the Armed Forces of the Philippines urged the remaining communist fighters to surrender to allow the government to address the West Philippine Sea issue. AFP spokesperson Colonel Francel Margaret Padilla reported that 1,367 communist fighters and supporters have been neutralized this year through surrenders, arrests, or deaths. Operations led to the seizure of 751 firearms and 237 anti-personnel mines, with 165 enemy encampments captured. Colonel Padilla emphasized the need for unity in defending the West Philippine Sea against foreign threats. Despite the progress, 7 weakened guerrilla fronts remain under constant surveillance.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
3rd Infantry Division Commander Major General Marion Suzon announced that no rebel recruitment activities have been observed in schools and universities across Western Visayas. Intelligence reports confirmed that the Communist Party of the Philippines New People's Army National Democratic Front has not recruited new students as armed fighters. The Regional Task Force and local communist armed conflict has been monitoring schools, including West Visayas State University and Aklan State University, with no evidence of recruitment. Major General Suzon also noted that the NPA's efforts to recruit from indigenous communities face significant challenges due to ongoing military presence.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
Let us hear more updates from Glenn about DND and AFP honor 162 Philippine Air Force members for successful pitch black exercise.
Yes, hello, Rofh. Good afternoon. The Department of National Defense and the Armed Forces of the Philippines honored 162 members of the Philippine Air Force who successfully participated in the Pitch Black military exercise in Australia. The recognition ceremony at Camp Aguinaldo was led by DND Secretary Gilbert Teodoro, Australian Ambassador to the Philippines Honorable Hei Kyong-yu, AFP Chief of Staff General Romeo Bronner Jr., and the Philippine Air Force Commanding General Lieutenant General Stephen P. Pereño. The Philippine Air Force participation, which included 4 FA-50 fighters, marked the first time the Philippines joined the air exercise, involving basic fighter maneuvers, tactical intercepts, dissimilar air combat tactics, and large force employment. Lieutenant General Pereño thanked the DND and AFP for their support and guidance, which enhance the Philippine Air Force capabilities. This is your Glenn Gulchan reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Glenn Gultian.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
The Philippine Army announced that the northern Mindanao region is now free of communist guerrilla fronts. Major General Jose Maria Cuerpo, the commander of the 4th Infantry Division, confirmed that all the guerrilla fronts within the division's area of responsibility, including the Caraga region and northern Mindanao, have been dismantled. Brigadier General Michelle Anayron reported a 72% reduction in NPA strength in Bukidnon since July 2022. The 4th ID will continue supporting the former rebels through the Enhanced Comprehensive Local Integration Program, which has already benefited 1,237 individuals this year.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
Chinese vessels have maintained their presence in the West Philippine Sea with two research and survey ships recently spotted in Ayungin Shoal and Patag Island. From August 6 to 12, the Armed Forces of the Philippines recorded 92 Chinese maritime vessels, down from 122 the previous week. The Philippines is monitoring the Chinese research vessel KSU Sanhao, which has been operating near Escada Shoal and Recto Bank. Retired U.S. Air Force Officer Ray Powell reported that China's largest Coast Guard vessel, the CCG-5901, has been replaced by CCG-5303 at Zamina Shoal. Additionally, 6 Chinese militia ships surrounded the Philippine vessel, with smaller militia vessels seen grouped together.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
We have a report coming in about Philippine Navy chief visits Vietnam People's Navy for 3-day meeting. Go on for the details, Rocky.
Yes, Rofh, the Philippine Navy Flag Officer in Command, Vice Admiral Toribio Adasi Jr. completed a 3-day visit to the Vietnam People's Navy. During the visit, he and his delegation met with Lieutenant General Nguyen Trong Bin, the Deputy General Staff, and the Vice Admiral Tran Tan Ngiem, Vietnam People's Navy Commander-in-Chief. The Philippine Navy delegation also observed a live fire drill of the 4K-44 Red Dot M Coastal Defense System at the 679th Brigade of Naval Region 1. The visit highlighted a strong maritime cooperation and shared interest in the regional stability between the two ASEAN navies. This is Rocky reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Rocky.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
A critically wounded CPP-NPA terrorist was captured and one high-powered firearm was seized during the aggressive pursuit operations by the 4th Infantry Division troops in Cagayan de Oro City. The 1st Special Force Battalion engaged members of Platoon 1 SRC-5 at Sitio Kamang, Barangay Tignapolan, leading to the seizure of an M16 rifle and other materials. The following day, troops and the Philippine National Police captured the wounded terrorist, Arnel Arcayan, at Sitio Malumpayan. Brigadier General Michel Anayron Jr. confirmed that Arcayan received immediate medical aid and was transported to Northern Mindanao Medical Center. Major General Jose Maria Cuerpo II praised the troops for their adherence to human rights and international humanitarian law during the operation.
DWDD
For our national news, a total of 28 million pesos in aid was distributed to assist 1,000 residents and decommissioned combatants in Maguindanao. The assistance is provided under the Department of Labor and Employment's Integrated Livelihood Program. Over 900 individuals from different barangays in Maguindanao del Sur will receive up to 30,000 pesos in tools and materials to support their businesses. Meanwhile, more than 1 million pesos under the Tulong Panghanap Buhay sa Ating Disadvantaged Workers or TUPAD program has also been disbursed to compensate 300 former Moro National Liberation Front or MNLF members.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
On the other line, let us hear from Jai about Philippine Army to launch reality show Live in the OCS on September 1.
Yes, Rofh, the Philippine Army will launch its own reality show, Live in the OCS, starting September 1. The weekly series produced by the Army Personnel Management Center will showcase the lives of 7 officer candidates at the Philippine Army Officers Candidate School. Viewers will see their experiences and challenges as they undergo academic and military training at Camp O'Donnell Capas, Tarlac. The official trailer and episodes will be available on the Join the Army and the Philippine Army Facebook pages and YouTube channel. This is Jai reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Jai.
DWDD National News.
The Philippine Coast Guard has started siphoning the 1.4 million liters of fuel oil from the sunken motor tanker Terra Nova. The motor tanker sank at the height of Typhoon Karina in Habagat last month. PCG Bataan Station Commander Michael Jean Encina said they have started removing the oil contaminants from the cargo. The progress of the operations, however, depends on the weather and sea conditions. The agency will start the salvaging operations of the motor tanker Terra Nova once the oil is siphoned from the ship.
National News.
Two of the three sunken vessels in Bataan were found to have histories of criminal activities. According to the Department of Justice Undersecretary Raul Vasquez, the MKTR Jason Bradley has a seizure order from the Bureau of Customs because it was found involved in an oil smuggling case. The case is now pending with the DOJ. Meanwhile, the NBI is also looking into raw data of MV Mirolo, one's involvement in illegal activities, and was found unregistered. The official also revealed that both vessels do not have insurance.
Armed Forces Radio. Report.
And for other updates, let us hear the details about 650 aspiring AFP members take PMA entrance exam in Kabakan. Go ahead, Beth Tanyete.
Around 650 individuals aspiring to join the Armed Forces of the Philippines took the Philippine Military Academy entrance exam from Saturday to Sunday in Cabacan, Cotabato. The exam was held at the public gymnasium and jointly managed by the PMA representatives. The testing drew many applicants from Cotabato's 17 towns, Kidapawan City, and the neighboring provinces. PMA officials said by the local government for their support and facilitating the August 1 and 11, 2024 examination. This is Beth Aneta reporting for the EFP Community News, one EFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Beth Tanyete.
DWDD. National News.
Good news for minimum wage earners in Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Rizal, and Quezon. Labor Secretary Benvenido Laguesma said that Calabarzon workers are expected to receive a wage increase starting next month. The DOLA chief noted that the Regional Tripartite Wages and Productivity Board has started the process for the wage adjustment. A public consultation has also been conducted on the petition.
DWDD. National News.
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. approved in principle the creation of a cabinet cluster that will tackle the country's crisis in education. According to Palace Press briefer Daphne Osenya Paez, the move aims to synthesize a common direction to reform the education system. She said the president has now directed the agencies to devise a system-wide national integrated education and workforce development strategy. That strategy starts from early childhood education to basic education up to senior high school.
Armed Forces Radio. Report.
From 2nd CRG, let us hear from Sheena about Second ID participates in the weekly kapihan sa Bagong Pilipinas Presser.
Yes, Rofh. Brigadier General Sir Lucy Balaoro Jr., Philippine Army, commander of the 202nd Unifier Brigade, delivered a resounding address during the highly anticipated Kapihan sa Bagong Pilipinas event organized by the Philippine Information Agency Calabarzon, led by Miss Maria Cristina Arzadon, Regional Director of PI4A. The event took place at the headquarters of the 2nd Infantry Division Philippine Army in Camp Kapinpin in Tanay, Rizal. In his very informative address, Brigadier General Balaoro underscored the vast operational reach of the 202nd Brigade, now encompassing the entire Calabarzon region, with the notable exemption of the 3rd and 4th districts of Quezon Province. This strategic realignment exemplifies the brigade's unwavering dedication to effectively address regional security challenges, particularly in preserving the gains and once and for all, eradicating the remnants of the communist terrorist group. The Kapihan sa Bagong Pilipinas event serves as a beacon of information, enlightening the public about various government programs, services, and initiatives. It is a dynamic platform for showcasing the positive impacts of the whole of the nation approach, underscoring the notable milestone towards peace and security in the region. This is Sena from Solcom reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines. Yes, Rofh.
Thank you so much, Sina.
DWDD. National News.
Moving on to another story, Education Secretary Sonny Angara said the proposed 50,000 pesos salary increase for entry-level public school teachers is possible. According to Angara, this is doable in the future if the government's fiscal condition improves. But for now, he said the increase in the teacher's pay continues under the salary standardization law for government workers. He also explained that under the SSL, the salary of teacher 1 will now increase by 33,000 pesos for a year.
DWDD National News.
Lawmakers eye to extend to 6 years the term of barangay sangguniang kabataan officials. Speaking at the Liga ng mga Barangay National Congress, House Speaker Martin Romualdez said that the lower chamber will push for this if the village executives approves. Romualdez said that this will give the officials enough time to work for the development of their villages. Under the law, both barangay and SK officials have a 3-year term.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
And now let us hear our reporter on the ground about 10th Infantry Division welcomes Eastern Mindanao Command Chief. Go on for the details, Jay.
Yes, Rofh, the 10th Infantry Aguila Division, led by Major General Alan Habala, welcome Lieutenant General Luis Rix Bergante at the Camp General Manuel T. Yan Sr. in Mao Davao de Oro yesterday. Lieutenant General Bergante praised the 10th ID's efforts in keeping the Davao region and parts of Bukidnon insurgency free. In his address, he highlighted the importance of camaraderie, mental health, and modernization. Lieutenant General Bergante stressed that mental resilience and modernization are crucial as the Philippine Army shifts focus to territorial defense operation. And this is Jay Guarencaño reporting for AFP Community News. One AFP for stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Jay.
DWDD National News.
For other development story, China Coast Guard 5901, or the so-called monster ship, left the Skoda shoal last August 11. This is according to Sea Light, a maritime transparency initiative that monitors activities in the South China Sea. Sea Light said the monster ship was replaced by the 135-meter CCG 5303. To recall, China increased its presence in the Skoda shoal in May after the BRP Teresa Magbanwa remained indefinitely to contest Chinese patrol vessels in the area.
DWDD National News.
The Senate has started its deliberation on Senate Bill 1976, a measure against abusive traffic enforcers. The bill seeks to provide compensation to motorists who were wrongly apprehended. This also aims to prevent unfair detention of innocent drivers. Senator J.B. Ejercito cited the case wherein an intoxicated rider slammed his motorcycle onto a properly parked delivery truck and died. He said that the truck driver, though not responsible for the accident, was jailed immediately.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
And more updates from Ella Mercado about PR4A praises concerned citizen upon discovery of 6.8 million worth of illegal drugs in Batangas. Let's later go back for the report of Ella. For now, let's go to from first CRG. Let us hear some information from Meljoy about NOCOM commander assures the readiness of AFP to defend the West Philippine Sea.
Rofh Lieutenant General Fernil G. Buca, Philippine Air Force, the commander of Northern Luzon Command, stressed that the Armed Forces of the Philippines is always ready to defend the country's territorial seas and sovereignty and protect the people. The commander further said that they have the capabilities, tactics, and strategies to deter the threats. This statement was made during the 12th episode of the Philippine Information Agency's nationwide synchronized press briefing entitled Kapihan sa Bagong Pilipinas, featuring the Armed Forces of the Philippines. He added that the troops in the north will continue doing the maritime patrols and the aerial surveillance in the area to prevent further escalation in the West Philippine Sea. Moreover, 7th Infantry Division Commander Major General Andrew D. Costello, Philippine Army, affirmed that on the part of the Philippine Army, the troops are capable of defending the country by all means. Northern Luzon Command will continue to stand as a paragon of military excellence and dedication. The relentless pursuit of peace and security in North and Central Luzon embodies their mission to be a sustainment maintained and readiness trained force, ever vigilant defenders of the North. This is Mel Nash reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Mel Joy from First CRG.
DWDD National News.
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. announced that he would give 1 million pesos each to Filipino athletes who joined in the recent 2024 Paris Olympics. A hero's welcome and celebration for the Olympians was held in Malacanang last night. Aside from this, the coaching staff will also receive 500,000 pesos from the Office of the President. PBBM said the amount was small as compared to their sacrifices for the competition.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
And let's go back for the updates of Ella Mercado about PRO4A praises the concerned citizen upon discovery of 6.8 million worth of illegal drugs in Batangas. Go ahead for the details, Ella Mercado.
Calabarzon PNP Regional Director Police Brigadier General Paul Kenneth Lucas praised the cooperation of the concerned citizens in reporting the crime they witnessed in their community. It is after seizing an estimated weight of 1,000 grams of suspected illegal drugs amounting to 6.8 million pesos along the shoreline of Sitio Ligtasin, Barangay Lauyahan, Lian, Batangas just recently. Along with the statement, Police Brigadier General Lucas ordered the personnel of Lian Municipal Police Station to conduct a thorough investigation regarding the discovery of a large quantity of illegal drugs in their jurisdiction. Based on the report, the said sealed gray plastic bag with Chinese characters which contains of such illegal drugs was seen and discovered of one of the members of Lian MPS intelligence network, which were immediately verified and checked by the authorities. Lucas urged the public to continue to cooperate and immediately report any suspicious activities they observe for the quick response of authorities and to ensure everyone's safety in the provinces covered by the region. This is Ella Mercado reporting for AFP Community News. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Ella Mercado.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And that's all for today's broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us, especially to our audience in our Facebook page, AFP Radio DWDD. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for more updates, same time and same station. Again, this is Rofh Suzon for AFP Community News. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Mga katropa, alam mo ba na ang DWDD 1134 kHz AFP Radio ay ang opisyal na radio station ng sandatahang lakas ng Pilipinas na binubuo ng Army, Navy at Air Force na siyang maghahatid sa inyo ng mga balita mula sa ating Armed Forces at iba pang impormasyon. Mga katropa, hanapin at ilike kami sa Facebook, Twitter at YouTube. DWDD AFP Radio, ang boses ng Kawal Pilipino.